everybody. It is official. Tobin Heath is going to OL Reign.
Whoa! Yeah, this is kind of wild. You know, this has been in the works, I think, for a while. A couple weeks ago, Laura Harvey kind of had an interview, answered some interview questions, but it's official. Tobin Heath is officially joining OL Reign.
Not surprised to see her on the West Coast.
Not surprised. You know, I guess I'm a little bit surprised to see her back in the NWSL, not on a California team though, even though it is West Coast. But we're gonna kind of get into why what's going on here, what I think is going on here, or what I'm hearing what's going on here. But yeah, so that is the video today. It's so funny. The last 3 years, she's at Man United, official. Now officially at Arsenal. Now she's been so many places.
I know.
That
I hope this one sticks.
And I don't think it will, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. But I guess we'll read the headline here.
Okay. U.S. Women's National Team star Tobin Heath joins OL Reign in trade with Racing Louisville. U.S. Women's National Team star Tobin Heath has signed for NWSL's OL Reign after her playing rights were traded from Racing Louisville, the clubs announced Thursday. Heath, 34, has signed for the remainder of the 2022 season with the option to extend through 2023. OL Reign traded its second-round pick in the 2023 NWSL draft, which was acquired from Angel City FC, as well as its natural fourth-round pick and $50,000 in allocation money. Heath was released from her contract with Arsenal in April after she picked up a hamstring injury that ruled her out for the remainder of the season. This is a very special time for our club, as we add another excellent player to our squad. Tobin has an incredible mindset and a rich history in the NWSL and has proven ability to change the game, said OL Reign head coach Laura Harvey. Tobin's ability to create and finish chances adds something unique, and I believe will elevate our group. Tobin's experience playing in the league will be a valuable asset for our group.
So yeah, people are so excited, and this is one place I could see her at. I will say, somebody actually predicted this in our comment section. They reminded us that they had predicted this. Comment said, right when she left Arsenal, imagine if she joined OL Reign and she goes on a revenge against Portland. That was basically the idea, go to a team, get revenge against Portland, because I still think Tobin has a lot of hard feelings against Portland. I think she's probably worked through some of them, but so this person was absolutely right. She ended up at OL Reign. And I mean, it makes sense also too, because a lot of people speak so highly of Laura Harvey. Having her be the coach there makes sense. And she worked with Christen at the Royals.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, a lot of people like her. She gets results, and OL Reign, it's a club that's gonna be in contention for things this year. And then so Tobin has this quote right here.
Couldn't be more thrilled to play alongside the world-class players here for Laura Harvey as my coach, and in front of the amazing community of supporters, she says in her announcement.
So she's super excited. Also, she has a video on the OL Reign's Instagram page. We'll play it.
What's up, Seattle? I couldn't be more ready and excited to play for you guys. See you soon.
And so she's pumped. And then actually, even before this was officially announced, Pinoe had put it on her Instagram, welcome to Seattle, homie, right here. And that's another aspect. She's going to be playing with Megan Rapinoe. Then Pinoe posted this. She posted Tobin in Pinoe's arms, and she goes, I'm going to need a neck brace, but I'm here for it. That's so funny.
Been there.
So if we think about, we all heard Louisville, it didn't seem like Louisville was going to give up the rights to Tobin. And for her to go to OL Reign, it's kind of like, what happened here? So what did OL Reign have to give up for Tobin? They gave up the contract. It's going to be, Heath is going to sign for the remainder of the 2022 season and an option to extend through the 2023 season. OL Reign traded its second round pick in the 2023 NWSL draft, which was acquired from Angel City FC, as well as a natural fourth round pick and $50,000 in allocation money. So a lot of people are saying, wow, they didn't really give up much. Apparently OL Reign now has no draft picks. They've traded away all their draft picks.
Huh.
Louisville now has 6 draft picks. And there's some quotes going around saying Laura Harvey apparently is not very good at the draft. So that actually makes sense. She's like, well, I'm not good at the draft anyway. Why not give up these draft picks that, might even give her more of a headache? So that was kind of interesting. And then somebody says, on a quick thought on this, Laura Harvey has historically and recently said she is not good at the draft. Or at least other people think that. So trading these assets makes sense in that light. So they give up draft picks. Also, apparently, and I don't know if this is confirmed anywhere, I have just been reading this around the web, that OL Reign had to give up $50,000. I read that OL Reign initially did not have $50,000 to give up. They just didn't have it. But what is interesting about this is last week, about 2 weeks ago, Angel City acquired a 2022 international roster spot in trade with OL Reign. So Angel City acquired an international spot, and they paid $25,000 plus an additional $15,000. So they essentially gave OL Reign this money for an international spot. And so a lot of people are saying that was kind of like a backdoor deal, kind of say, we want this international spot. We really want it. But it's also, if you guys don't have the money, let's do that trade. So Louisville will give the rights to OL Reign, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Because, so a lot of people are thinking it's kind of like a handshake deal right now between OL Reign and Angel City. Because if you look at the deal, it's going to be through 2022 and then the option to extend for Tobin for 2023. What a lot of people are thinking is, it's Tobin, LA, and OL Reign all kind of saying, if Tobin did want to stay at OL Reign, that's great for the next year. But in that way, Tobin can go to Angel City, would be free to go to Angel City the next year. Okay. But they're saying if Angel City hadn't given OL Reign that money, they wouldn't have the money to get Tobin's rights from Louisville. Because apparently Louisville, the deal couldn't be worked out from Louisville to LA. And I don't know if that was just Louisville not wanting to work with LA, but it's almost like OL Reign and Angel City had like a handshake deal, kind of backroom deal to get Tobin out of Louisville. Like it was both of them. Let's get her out of Louisville. Isn't that wild?
Trying to save her. No.
Exactly. So did anyone hear that? And if I'm getting that information wrong, let me know. But that is what I've been hearing. But also she's going to be, that's pretty much just what the video is going to be. She's super pumped. The fans are pumped. Also, so when the U.S. women's national team plays the friendlies and then the qualifiers, no, Megan Rapinoe's not going to be there. Rose LaBelle's not going to be there. Alana Cook, So it's going to be nice to have Tobin there to still be out there playing when some of the U.S. women's national team members are going to be gone. Tobin will be there and that'll be awesome. So she's going to be the big draw. A lot of times that's what sucks historically about the NWSL during the summer, during tournaments, that you miss. If you are a spectator, you want to go to the games, you want to see some of the big names, they're not there. That's just the way it works. You know what I mean? But Tobin will be there at OL Reign. Is everyone excited? Did people see this coming? I guess they kind of did, because Laura Harvey did have that interview a couple weeks ago about Tobin possibly coming there. Mm-hmm. And who was pumped that Tobin was able to get out of Louisville? Some Louisville fans might have just been kind of bummed that Tobin had no interest in playing there whatsoever for whatever reason. But as the fans, you do want to see her. Yeah. And also, it's a pretty quick flight down to California, for the weekends.
It's true.
So we'll see.
Same coast.
Exactly. We'll see what happens there.
Over there.
Quick video. What does everyone think? Are people pumped? I honestly, you never know if you're going to see Tobin Heath back at the NWSL, but she is back. She is pumped. What does everyone think? Are you guys pumped? What does everyone think? Questions, comments down below. We'll talk to everyone later. Have a great night.
Bye. Grilled cheeses.